Good day, viewers. Today we'll be talking about the 10 tips to become a successful dog breeder. So, firstly, we'll start with getting a vet. So, to become a successful dog breeder, you need a vet. You don't have to work blindly or work without having someone that can secure the life of your dogs. So, you need a vet who will take care of the vaccination, the deworming, and then the regular checkups. Then whenever there is emergency, so you have someone to run to. So that's one of the major tips to become a successful dog breeder. So the second point here is accept criticism. So you have to accept critics, because in this our dog breeding stuffs, or most times people criticize your dogs. So when they criticize for someone to criticize your dog, that means there is a truth in what the person is saying. Because someone can't just come out and see a good dog and start criticizing that dog. People criticize faults, so you accept it and then grow. You don't accept it and go into depression. You accept and work on the critics. You understand? Then grow. So there is room for upgrade. If you don't have a pure breed and maybe you are doing crossbreeding and then they criticize, work hard, get money, get pure breeds. That's why we are human beings. We keep on growing, we keep on adjusting. So the third point here is just you have to be attending dog shows. I learned that when you attend dog show, or it is known that when you attend shows, there's nothing like practical. You see other dogs, you get to meet other breeders, get to know the secrets they are using, get to know things they are using in their breeding. If you see good dogs, you ask questions about them. You get to meet people. Yes, because if you are in a place, you think that you are doing well, but when you accept shows, when you go to shows, see other people, you see that you grow. You understand? So next in line is that you have to get a mentor. So you have to have a mentor, have someone you are looking up to. Like when I started this breeding, I had a mentor, which is B Square Kennel. Yes, this guy, he's a guru in Caucasian and St. Bernard there in Jos. So he was my mentor then. And he's still doing well. I still admire him. I still want to get where he is. So you have to get a mentor, have someone you're looking up to. You understand? To make you try to grow. Because if you don't have a mentor, if you don't have any target you set for yourself to acquire, you see that whatever you see goes for it. Wherever you are, you just stand for it. But if you have a mentor, you know that you have somewhere you are going to. So you get a mentor, have someone you look at, have someone you learn from. And sometimes if you see, you can even get in touch with your mentor. It's very, very important, because getting in touch with him, you can ask him questions, ask him some things. From there, you improve yourselves. So that's that for now. The fifth point here is getting a pure breed. So you have to get a pure breed. We all start from somewhere. So I'm not saying before you become a dog breeder you must have a pure breed. Like if you're breeding Lhasa, you might not have a pure breed when you're starting. It's not that's not an offense. You understand? But along the line, there is room for upgrade. There is room for improvement. So you get a pure. Work hard to get from the money you get in selling some of those puppies or selling puppies for people. You at least gather this money and get a quality dog, get a pure breed. There is a huge gain in having a pure breed, because when you are dealing with pure breed, you see that you attract customers, you attract men who know the value of that breed you are dealing with. So when you get a pure breed, you see that you make more money. It's not about maybe owning 10 crossbreeds. That's why you see sometimes someone that has 2 pure breeds is even doing better than someone that has 10 crossbreeds. Because if you have crossbreeds, you don't easily sell them. Or sometimes if someone buy a puppy from you and it's crossbreed, the person doesn't come back again. You understand? But if you have a pure breed, you see that it keeps on attracting people. You see that people keeps on running to you because they know that whatever they get from you is worth it. So we'll be moving to the next point, which is other breeders, which is the 6th point in our list. So you have to visit other breeders. When you visit other breeders, you get exposed. It's just like going for dog shows. But dog shows, you don't see how their pen are. That's why I said visit other breeders. You go to dog show to see their dog. You understand? To see how the dogs, some of those dogs perform, how wise or intelligent they are. But you have to go to their pen, visit other breeders, so you know how they house their dog, how they feed their dog, the things that they do, the housing pattern and everything. So the pattern of breeding. So you visit other breeders. At least when you are visiting other breeders, you see your flaws, see things that you need to improve on and all those stuff. So it's very important to visit other breeders. And as you are traveling, as you are visiting others, you see that you get to learn more. You get to learn more about this breeding. This breeding is not about maybe doing it in a local way. We have to improve. There are some people that are building house with dog breeding. I've seen people building house, training people with just dog breeding. So we have to visit other breeders to improve our horizon. So the 6 points in the 7 points in our list is becoming an expert in your list or about your breed. So you have to become an expert about the breed you are dealing with, or the breed that you're breeding, the dog breed that you are breeding or you have. You become an expert. Know everything about that breed. If it's German Shepherd, you know about German Shepherd, know the show line, know the gene and their genetic makeup and every other thing. If it's Lhasa Apso, you know about Lhasa Apso. It's not about maybe getting 10 dogs, having 10 dogs. You know nothing about German Shepherd, but you have a German Shepherd, you have a Caucasian, you have a Lhasa Apso, you have a Boabo, you have a Pitbull, and you have a Conqueror. So you have everything, but you don't know anything about them. When they ask you question about this, when they ask you the appetite pattern, when they ask you the common disease they are exposed to, you don't know anything. So you have to know the common practices in each breed. So if you are dealing with Caucasian, you know, so okay, Caucasian, they usually crop their ear. Is this one is normal, is an abnormality. These are for Boabo, or Nippon Mastiff, they normally have cherry eye, is an abnormality, is a normal. I know those stuff. So you have to be an expert in the breed you're dealing with. So know very more about the breed you're dealing with. It will make you have value in that breed. So it's not about knowing or just be a master of the one you're dealing with. So the 8 points, which is set measurable goals. You set goals that you can attain. When I say measurable goals, it's not maybe saying that I will own 1,000 dogs before the end of the year, when you know that it's not achievable. When I mean measurable goals, I mean goals that can be achievable. You set goals that you know that when you work hard, you can achieve them. So you can say, okay, I'm getting a pure breed this year. I'm getting a pedigree this year. Or maybe you are dealing with pure breed Caucasian. You say, okay, I'm getting 2 pedigree by the end of this year. And those are measurable goals, something that is attainable, something that you know that if you work hard, you can attain. But if you don't have a goal you're working with, you see that the small gains you make, you end up eating with feeding on the gains. And sometimes you don't even see money to feed the small dogs you have. But if you have measurable goals, you know that there is where you are going to. You see that it's easier for you to improve because you have something you're working with. You have a target, you have where you're going to. So you have to set measurable goals so you know that at least this is where I'm going to, this is a target I have to meet. You understand? Unlike other breeders that don't work with goals. The 9th point, which is document your journey. You have to have a record. In agriculture, you see farmers, they have records. So dog breeding is just like livestock farming, though it's not let's say, okay, let me not just go into that. Well, that's out of context. But you have to at least document your journey. Have a record for the farm or for the kennel. Have a record where you document the litter rate. So at the end of the day, you know whether you are improving or you are on loss, whether you are gaining or you are losing. You understand? So you document your journey, expenses made, type of rates, mortality rates, another thing. So disease outbreak and type of disease you've gathered, and so many other things. So this thing will help that whenever there is an outbreak in your farm, it will be easy to trace. Whenever a vet comes to your farm to visit or to treat your dogs, it will be easy for him or her to know what was done last, like the vaccination history and everything. So you have to document your journey so you know where you are starting from and then where you are going to. So when you get to the top, you will not be lonely. So the 10th point, which is the last but not the least, which is how your pups evolve. So you have to know how your pups evolve. You have to know people you sell your pups to. You have to keep a record or keep a track check on your pups. When you sell out your pups, you don't just sell and just forget about them. Just be monitoring the pups. So at least in the future, you know, okay, I bred dog A with dog B, and this is the product. You look at the product, know what it gave, what the outcome is like. So you know whether you still have to breed that dog again. You understand? Because most times you see, okay, there are some dogs you breed, you see that all their pups, all their offsprings doesn't survive. Maybe because there are traits that are not good, their traits are not compatible or something. But we'll not just start elaborating. I believe that if you are following this channel, you will still get in touch with many other videos that are yet to come in future. So you have to keep in track with your pups. So having seen the 10 points you have to follow to become a successful dog breeder, I believe you really learned a lot from the video. If you did, I would like you to like, comment, and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye.